I'm Karina Gardner, and I believe that crafting is a lifestyle that can take your home from ordinary to extraordinary. And today I'm going to show you how to put together my Creme Medium 3D flower. Now this is, call it medium, but it's actually quite big. You can see my hand next to this petal. So this is cut on, you can cut it on a portrait. It's an 8.5 by 11 sheet, but you've got only one petal per sheet. And that's what makes this so big. Of course, any of my flowers that you do, you can make this big if you want. Now, pressing this becomes an issue because it is so big. So what I actually recommend is starting on the end and rolling it with a pencil, just like this. And the pencil is the thing creating the crease here, because otherwise it's really difficult to really get that crease line symmetrical. And you can see that's done a pretty good job. You can see that I'm like unable to really like press it with one hand. I like to press with one hand usually. I have to use both hands and I have to press hard and hold. You can see how I'm holding it on the back to get that crease, and I'm not creasing all the way to the bottom because if I do, it gets too tight, okay? So, and I don't want it to be that tight. I make a lot of tight flowers because I love tight flowers, but this one I really want to showcase for the size, and I'm putting it on my my flower wall, and I really want to see how big I can make it. So I'm gonna finish pressing this and then I will show you how to put it together. Okay, so here we go. Let's start gluing this together. Now, this is big enough that I am a little nervous about how it's all gonna end out. So I'm gonna start with gluing these two edges or these two petals out, okay? That way I get an idea of size and where to put the petals, because they don't need to be even, but they need some, to make sure they get full coverage. So I'm doing the top and the bottom, and I start with kind of this, 4 petals to create a square. And you can see it's quite a big flower. And then from here, I go ahead and I glue in all of the gaps or the holes here. And so I'm gonna go ahead and use them. And I'm just going to have them situate across from each other so that it's kind of even. There we go. And then you've got the centerpiece, and it kind of hides any mess that you might have made, which I have plenty here, you guys. It makes a really nice, you can see how big of a flower it is. And then you do have the centerpiece, and I'm just going to press all of this up. I'm using a really heavy cardstock for this. So it's so funny when you use a heavier cardstock or use a heavier piece of paper, it really can change sort of the way it all ends up cutting. But that's it. Isn't that so fantastic? It's so big. And it wasn't even cut on the Pro or anything like that. It was just cut with really big petals on letter size paper. Okay, if you're not part of my Silhouette VIP, make sure and join at karinagardner.com. You get a free file every single Tuesday because I am showing you how to craft with me, and I love when you make with me. I love when you're making all these great paper things with me, and that goes out every single Tuesday. You can join at karinagardner.com if I didn't already say that, and I will see you guys later.